Okay, here we are at the Fishermen and Families Safety event down at the Gloucester Coast Guard Station. I'm here with Steve Glidden and Jim, and what's your official title with the Coast Guard?
Machinery Technician, second class.
And
I'm a Marine Science Technician, second class.
Marine Science Technician, and we're gonna have a demonstration right now about some of the safety issues on a fishing boat. And in particular, what are we going to be looking at right now?
Today we're going to be looking at these two forward compartments here are full right now with water, and this is to simulate stability at sea. The water in there is simulating a fish or a fish hold. So right now they're full. In the middle there's a pin board that belongs there, and all fishing boats have a pin board in the middle. The pin board's out right now. A lot of fishing boats operate without the pin boards. So what this is showing you is that there's fish stored on both sides here. Now when you're in any kind of heavy seas, the boat will be rolling. And when it rolls, you have all the water shift to one side, which creates what's called a free surface effect, which makes it a lot longer to go back over. So when you're in heavy seas and you have that free surface effect, you don't want to be stuck over on this side very long, because your gunnel could dip in the water and flood the compartment more. So it's important to keep the pin boards in the middle to avoid free surface effect. What we're going to show you now is we have these weights that go on the boat, and they're to simulate ice accumulating on the vessel. A lot of ice accumulates on which side the wind and the seas is coming at you. So right now, this weight right here simulates ice accumulated on this side of the vessel. You can see how much it's heeling over to one side with the fish all washed over, and then the weight on the side.
Yep.
So it's important to clear any ice you have on your vessel. You don't want to let that accumulate.
Now I saw with the effect that you, in the demonstration you did earlier, on the mast, the higher you go, it seems like the stronger that effect.
Yes, sir. And that's a pretty common problem too. The masts, they accumulate a lot of ice. Water builds up in the cold weather, brings the ice over. You can see how much just the weight.
I'm gonna pan back.
The hole,
right.
It's keeling the vessel over.
So I'm panning back, and you can see that weight at the top of the mast. If it's ice that collects there, a boat will really pitch over.
Yes, sir.
So you're saying that it's absolutely vital for these guys to keep their masts clear of ice.
Yes, sir. And you know, masts are pretty high on vessels. If you can't keep it clear of ice, you know, you're out fishing a long time and it's cold, you can compensate the weight by storing more fish on the opposite side, or filling a ballast tank or transferring fuel to the opposite side of the vessel, so we can compensate. And we can put some more water in another compartment over here and see if we can try to compensate it out. And just by Steve here filling it up with a little water, you can see how it's going back over.
That's right. Yeah. So they would do that with pumps aboard the boat?
Yes, sir. A lot of boats have what's called a ballast tank, and you pump in seawater to hold the tank, and you use that to compensate a light fish load. Or the more fuel you use, you can fill that ballast tank up so you can keep an even keel. And that's the most important thing. You know, we're sitting here in a pretty much bathtub here. It's calm. But out at sea, it's not going to be calm like that. You're going to have seas coming from each direction, and you don't want to be rocking and rolling with slow rolls that could possibly dip your gunnel in the water, fill the holes, because then you're not going to recover.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for the demonstration. Appreciate it.